Beautiful weather here at the Forks. Let's try to go there. Yeah, go. I'll follow you. I'll follow you. Toink. Oh. Yeah, smile. Cheese. Are we going to take the boat ride?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, let's check. Let's check the boat ride.
If it's free.
If it's free now, no, nothing is free here. Water bus and half-hour river boat tour. Okay, let's try. Oh, look.
The new one.
Yeah.
Steering wheel. Just the perfect size.
Yeah.
For me to drive it.
Let's check. Oh, look. There's some boats here.
Let's go on this one then.
No, we're not going there. That's not the one for rent. It's different. Yeah, I have to line up here. Let's check. We're good. Just bought a ticket. We're going for a boat ride. So, and then there, that's the price. That's the price here. Yeah. We're going. Yeah. Woohoo! Let's go check the Gaga. Oh.
I almost fell in the water.
Yeah. Good thing I was holding you. Okay, hold on. Here, come. Wanna check the Gaga? The geese?
Yeah.
Okay, be careful.
We made it to the food place.
We made it on the food place. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Wow.
Say hi to Mama. Hi to Mama. Yeah. We're gonna go for a boat ride, Mama.
Let's send it to her.
Yeah, we'll send you the video and we go to the boat ride.
Yeah. I'm going on those rocks. I'm going on the biggest rocks in the world I've ever known. I want to go there.
Which one? Yeah, go on the rock. Go on the rock.
This is my nest.
Where are we going? The boat ride.
And I'm gonna drive.
You're gonna drive. Okay.
Well, yes, ma'am.
Okay. It's almost 3:10 now. It's our turn. Ready for boat ride. We're just waiting for our boat.
It's wobbly.
Wobbly, yeah. Let's go at the back. Yeah. Woohoo!
But I wanted to drive.
Well, I will ask the guy. Can I sit? Okay, do you want to ask the guy? Yeah?
No, you ask him.
You ask him? We'll see. Yee. Woo. Hello. It's our first time to have a boat ride. Yeah, are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of boats coming. Nice.
Why? Because people are.
Am I running there? No. Actually, yes you are. Oh, it is running. Okay, so what? I'm just going to show everybody where the safety gear is located before we get out on the water too far. These are the type of life preservers we have on board for the adults. They're underneath all these bench seats here. So if there's an emergency, I'm just going to have you stand up and lift up the cushion. You grab this over your head, secure it with these straps here, then wait for instructions. Here's where the fire extinguisher, the first aid kit and flares are located. In the front and the back of the boat, I've got ring buoys in case we see somebody in the water.
Okay.
Give them a hand.
I see.
Got plenty of gas. I got a cell phone that works, so we should be in pretty good shape here.
Alright. Yeah, you wanna ask? I
Where are you
guess.
guys from? Winnipeg? Don't be ashamed. Nice to have Winnipeggers on board. You guys all from Winnipeg as well? Oh, where are you from? Nice to have you. Welcome aboard. Please don't send any more water here. We've had enough water for the year.
Yay!
You
Yay!
guys are from Winnipeg too?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. This is the Assiniboine River, folks, where we're going to start our tour off. We've got a couple of stops up here to show you as we're going up here. Once we're done on this river, we're going to turn around and finish up on the red. Now, if you see something you want to stop and look at, or if you have questions you want to take pictures, just let me know. We'll try to cram as much as we can in here for you. Baseball hat.
Someone's cup is there.
Before we get going up to speed here, that bridge in front of us, the second one with the cars on, that's the Main Street Bridge. 11 weeks ago, the water was so high that the roof of our boats was scraped to the bottom of the bridge.
Oh, really?
We ended up
No.
having to stop doing tours on the year for about 8 days.
Oh, okay.
Fighting the water this year, that's for sure. Anyways, I'm going to whip us up to our first stop here, folks. We'll go from there.
It's because of the rain? It's because of the rain, the past.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Both in the south, the states there, they got heavy snowfall. Same with Saskatchewan and Western
Oh,
Manitoba.
I see.
Then when that started melting, we got the rains, and then it just overwhelmed us here.
I see.
We're getting used to it, I guess, though. That's a good thing.
Do you think you can drive this? Huh? Whoa! Splashing water! Water is splashing me!
These lines you folks see painted on the bridge pillar here are called water level indicators.
Okay.
That bottom blue one is supposed to represent the water level in the springtime when the ice breaks up here. That's where the city would like it, or obviously lower if possible. Now this year, the water ended up halfway into the yellow there, which is called the flood warning line. Now once it does hit the yellow, that's the indicator that we have to start sandbagging the low spots on the riverbanks, and we'll also have to get ready to activate the Red River floodway. Now, and if your guests on board here aren't familiar with the Red River, the floodway, what that is a man-made river that runs on the far side of the city. And when we have flood conditions like this year, we can open up a big gate, and it forces a good percentage of the Red River around the outside instead of coming in and sinking the city. They call it Duff's Ditch, by the way, if you haven't heard that name before. That red one there, that's only been hit twice in the last 100 years, 1950 and 1997, the flood of the century. After the 97 flood, they were worried about the capacity of the floodway, so they ended up doing a pretty big expansion to it. It was was a good thing they did, because this year was the 4th worst flood we've ever had in the history of the city. There's no doubt we would have been underwater this year if they would have done that. Provincial government here in Manitoba. They started construction of this in 1914. Took it till almost 1919 until it was finally completed. Well, some of the big delays were due to the fact that the First World War was going on. There was a shortage of labor and materials. Also near the end of the construction, the Spanish flu hit North America. So they ended up fighting a pandemic that was much worse than what we've had to face so far. Now, it is the 3rd largest of the provincial parliament buildings here in Canada. They designed ours in Winnipeg. We were one of the busiest cities in North America. They actually thought at one time we might be the capital of all of Western Canada. But unfortunately, once the Panama Canal was completed, a good portion of the goods going across the continent through Winnipeg would just stay on the boats and go around. It was faster and cheaper for them to move this stuff, but it certainly cost us a lot of work here in Winnipeg. Plus, we had the 3rd highest French-speaking population in Canada. He doesn't look that big from down here, but he is 24 feet tall, the same length as our boats. That is real gold that covers them.
Oh, really gold?
I just haven't figured out how to get it yet.
Oh.
There's supposed to be 50 ounces that covers them.
Really? Oh, wow.
That's a chunk of change.
That's real gold, eh? Woohoo! Faster then. Oh, we just passed them. Oh. Yay, yay. We're almost here.
Start going through the harbor here, folks. That first building you can see in the top there is called the Johnson Terminal. That building there was originally built for the railways, and they used that for office and warehouse spaces. Before this was the Forks as we see it today. This at one time used to be a big dirty old train yard, and even before that this was the first city dump. Unfortunately, in the old days they used to just push it into the river, let it float away, and out of sight, out of mind.
Oh, okay.
This green tower beside us there with the Canadian flag on it, that's the Forks Market where the food court is located. That at one time used to be 2 large stables that they joined together, and there's over 100 horses out there. So they used to use the horses to unload the ships and the barges and the trains. And then those goods were taken into the exchange district, which is our old part of downtown. So if you look behind our ticket booth, folks, you'll see a brick wall with a blue line across the top. That blue line is from the 1950 flood.
Oh, wow.
So if you were standing at the top of the ramp looking at it, that would show you that the Forks was 3 feet underwater.
Oh,
Same deal with Portage and Maine. They literally had to get around with small boats and canoes for several weeks until the water finally dropped.
Oh, okay.
Slow down! I guess anybody can get a boat license. Where we're floating right now, folks, is the end of this Cinema gas, and I've done all day. They're just doing that little thing. And what's underneath the bridge here, that's the Red River, folks. That's why they call this the Forks. Joining the rivers. Anywhere we've been floating so far is 12 to 15 feet deep. Out in the middle of the red here, it's 40 to 45 feet deep, so there's quite a bit of water still going through this area right now. The cost to build that was $300 million.
Wow.
Pretty big chunk of change. But if you look at it, Winnipeg was able to gain a world-class museum out of that $300 million. There's not too many cities in Winnipeg that have something like that, or in Canada that have that. And that is actually the only national museum in Canada built outside of Ottawa, so it was a pretty big nod to our city to have that built here. I do have to admit I've only been in the building once. I've only had 2 hours of time in there, and I didn't make it very far. So if you folks haven't been in there before, make sure you give yourself lots of time. There's a lot to see, a lot to think about.
I see.
I was kind of disappointed.
Is it free?
Sorry?
How much is it in sale?
How much is it?
Yeah.
$25. Something like that.
Okay.
It's not too bad. But if you happen to go check online, because all summer they've been having free Friday afternoons, so from 5 to 9 it was free. So check online, it might be able to save yourself enough
Never been there.
supper there.
I see. That's nice. Good to know.
This bridge in front of us, folks, is called the Escondidae. It's a pedestrian bridge. There's cables on either side. They are used to hold it up. They're not just for show. But this is a bit of a white elephant for us here in Winnipeg. We've got 3 different restaurants trying to make a movement on there and all going building up. It wasn't the fault of the restaurants. It's just that in the wintertime they don't get any support at all. It's just such a long, cold walk to get out there at 40 below. There's absolutely zero parking.
Why we have a
Also,
life
this
jacket?
water line's been known to freeze up at any time. Now, when they did put the first restaurant in there, it ended up costing $1 million to put the sewer and water lines and toilets in there. So ever since then, we've been calling this the home of the $1 million washroom in Winnipeg.
Hey, look at him here.
This spring, the Manitoba government stepped in, and they're moving in there right now. They're supposed to be putting in some type of an office in there to showcase Manitoba technology and manufacturing. I think so we'll see what happens. I have been saying myself, though, for the last 10 years that they should put PDI in there. Wouldn't that be perfect, eh? There we got the perfect name. You can have birthday parties up there for the kids. Just shut it down in the winter and go to Mexico. Yeah. I'm just the brains, I'm not the body. Far from it. That etching you see on the top of the bridge there, that's supposed to represent the joining of the 2 cities. Up until 1972, these were 2 separate cities, St. Boniface and Winnipeg.
Oh.
And then they finally incorporated them. Seems strange that they waited so long, though.
Yeah.
Building on the shoreline here, folks, is part of the James Avenue pumping station. This building here was called the Inlet Building. And then just over to the left, you're going to start seeing that black and glass facade. In behind there is where the pump house and the boilers are located. What they used to do here was they would draw water from the river up to the boilers, and then they would turn it to steam. The steam was then sent to about a 50 square block area of the downtown as a heat source. And it was pretty efficient. They were happy with what it did. But they were starting to tear out some of the old buildings. Some of them were disconnecting as well. also they were burning coal for fuel, so they have to stop doing that.
Oh, okay.
Just this spring, they opened up a new restaurant in behind the black glass facade. It's called the James Avenue Clubhouse Restaurant. Right here. One experience. Everybody said it's a pretty cool place to go. You been there? Yeah, that's all right. How about here? You been to Chivo's before? Next year, for example, they might come on the TV. They'll say the water's at the 16-foot mark at the James. We'll see exactly where that would be. We started doing our tours this year. It was the May long weekend. It was at 22 feet.
Wow.
We could almost look inside to see what the breakfast special was. The boss actually thought we might have to start doing some sort of dishes deliveries out here. Yes. Yeah, that place comes highly recommended. Anybody see a bad thing there? These docks in front of us, the Wheel Queen and the Paddle Wheel Princess. Two of our old tour boats here in the city. We used to dock here as well. But once those old girls retired, that was it for the docks. Nobody's been back since to look after them. And unfortunately, it does sound like they're going to be tearing these up in the old building. Then the plans are to turn that into condos and shopping in the next couple of years here. So we'll see what happens. The building sure has potential to be a pretty cool spot to live. Pretty nice view of the downtown from here. These little mix of old and new. Structure on the left, folks, that's a climbing wall. We were pretty lucky yesterday. The local club was out. We got to watch it go up and down that thing. Oh, here comes a bike game. Let's see what they're going to do here. Visit there. They're always open armed there to have people come check it out. So if you do go visit there, folks, make sure you also check out this museum in front of us. You can see the Canadian flag fluttering. There's also a white ski club at the top of the roof. That's called the St. Boniface Museum. The museum is dedicated to...
Give it to him, okay?
I want you to go.
Yeah, I'll be after when we get off. We're almost here. Almost here. Hold on. Not yet. We're almost here. Yay! We're here. Alright. Okay, give it to him.
You're way out here again?
Okay, give it to him. He has something for you. He has something for you.
Thank you very much, sweetie. Appreciate it. Okay, we're all safe to go, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, take care, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Oh, nice.
You betcha. Have a good day.
Thank you so much.
Take care, you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I'm taking it.
Okay. Yeah. Did you have fun now? Okay, give this back. Are you okay there? Yeah, you're going. Yeah?
Oh my God.
You wanna remove your slippers? Your Crocs? Yeah?
No.
No? You're good? Yeah.
I want zip line.
Which one?
The zip line.
This one? Oh, you have to step on that one. Okay. There. See if you can do it. Woohoo! Let's see.
Daddy, I want you to hold me.
Okay. Keep going.
I want to go somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
More fun at this.
Spin? Okay, I'll give you a spin. Woohoo! Yeah! Woohoo! Woohoo! What's that?
We have kids, games, and slides.
Ah.
Come in my ride castle and you will tell me what you want to order.
Okay, yeah. It's like boing boing.
Like the ball.
I think you're not supposed to go on top. Just take picture. Go on the back. I'll take a picture of you. Right there. That one. Yeah.
The museum?
Yeah. Go in the back. No, in the back. I'll take a picture of you.
Well, I want to go on this one.
Okay. Boink.
Let's try this again.
Whoop.
I might need your help.
Okay, you can use my feety. Okay, use my feety to step on it. Okay, there. Okay, hey, push. There.
This
Good.
is where I lay my egg.
That's a big egg. Okay, smile.
My nest. My eggs are hatching.